Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. Getting on the mound for us today is going to be Mr. John Means, who was 6-9 last year, #nice, with a 3.62 ERA. Our goal is to get this man some run support so we can start the season 1-0, and then we probably are downhill from there. Now, just a little heads up, we are going to be playing on all-star difficulty for both our hitting and our pitching and fielding and all that stuff. And we're going to be using this broadcast camera at least for a couple of games to see how we like it. And then one last little heads up, and I'm giving you guys 6,000 heads up. We are playing with quick counts on because, again, I need to speed these games up a little bit, keep the action going. Facing Dante Bichette Jr., John Means has got a full count. Hit him with a circle change, and he hit that one up out of the park. Good God. So I'm going to be honest, for the Orioles, that's like not exactly how we wanted to start this off. John Means gets up a home run to the leadoff hitter, but this was a little bit more palatable. CJ Abrams, little pop-up, and he's got him for the first out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. This is tough. Look, our team is so good. We have 7 prospects in the top 100. That's insane. And I think the big thing for us is we just have to realize we have to be patient, because if we're going to be dominant in this league, it's going to be a bit. But despite that leadoff home run, look, there is tons of potential on this team. John Means is the guy we want to obviously lock up a little bit more long term, but we've just got to make sure that he's able to strike some of these dudes out, like Vlad Guerrero Jr. We're going to ultimately try a little bit up top and see what happens. He fouls it. Little sweeping curve. Hey, the ump gave us the benefit of the doubt. He thought he was getting walked, but that was a strikeout, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. can't believe it. 2 outs, bases empty, and this Blue Jays team is very good. This is starting off with a little divisional game, and George Springer, hey, appreciate your donation. Go ahead, we'll be seeing you. Okay, go back to the dugout. First up for us is one of the brightest members of this organization right now, CJ Abrams. What can Abrams ultimately do for us? He's got a 2-2 count here against Gossman, who's on the mound today for the Blue Jays. Takes that first one. Abrams is a dude with a whole bunch of speed, and he's the guy that we want to obviously make a big time player for this organization, and getting him on base is huge. He's gonna poke one out to right field, and oh my God, he almost got that. But we got our guy on base. And look at that first major league hit for the young fella. It's gonna be a memorable one. That was nearly a Sports Center top play, but instead it's a top play for a different reason. Keep that baseball somewhere. It's going to be famous one day. All right, this is the dude we want to see what he can do. Keston Hiura is a guy that, again, expectations were high. They've sort of muddied a little bit, but can he, a new change of scenery? What happens for him? As much as we want to go ahead and steal with Abrams, we're going to chill right now. We'll see if we can get Keston to get something going. He's going to poke one out of right field. That one's going to be a shallow fly ball, but this time the right fielder gets it. Cedric Mullins, our team MVP. I expect this guy to be a major, major player for us. At least for the next few seasons. I expect at some point we're going to have somebody come up like Cowser that'll probably take his spot. But for now, Mullins is a huge part of the Orioles organization. We're going to send Abrams on this one, a 2-2 count. Try and get a little hit and run going here. Gossman with the delivery. He swung and missed, and good Lord. Oh, my God. Okay, bad news, we struck out. Good news, we got a stolen base. Ryan Mountcastle, who we had in the Portland Pines, if you remember our series from last year, is a dude with a whole lot of power. A guy that we obviously want to lock up long term as he takes his first strike, or excuse me, the second strike of the at-bat. Mountcastle with 33 plus home runs. I need a 30 plus home runs, 100 plus RBIs from this guy. That's the kind of year we need from him every single time. Mountcastle takes another one, making it a full count. If nothing else, we're making Gossman work right now. Mountcastle got it, but we were just completely off on that one. That was going to be a shallow fly ball for George Springer in the end of the innings here. Now we're picking up here in the top of the 4th inning with Teoscar Hernandez is going to be up. We actually gave up a couple of runs earlier, so it's a 3-0 game right now for Toronto, and they're feeling it. Means tries to go for something crazy, but it's a seeing eye single right up the middle, and they got a guy on. Guerrero Jr.'s up. We got a sweeping curve ready for him. He pops that one up. We jammed him. It's the beautiful pitch that you want to see again. Means has given up some hits here and there. Some runs have obviously happened as well, but for the most part, he's playing all right. Matt Chapman now up. He had a pop out earlier in the game. See if we can get him out here. Means the beautiful pitch, but that is a laser up the middle. Mullins is going to get to that one pretty quickly. Hernandez is going to try to test him. We're going to throw this ball over to third base. They end up going for the double now because we go to third. And they've got runners on the corner. All right, Biggio's up. Believe the son of the incredible hitter, Craig Biggio, with a huge swing and miss there. Going to go with a sweeping curve away from him. Got him swinging. You love to see it. We'll get that out at first base and immediately get it back to home plate because we got to make sure no one goes in. That was the 3rd strikeout of the game that we're seeing there from John Means. They have Alejandro Kirkup, who had a double and 2 RBIs. He's really been a game changer so far for Toronto. Nice little circle change. Got him off a little bit. This man might be literally 5'3". Don't even know. How tall is this man? Is he shorter than Altuve? All right, John Means trying to bully this dude. And he did. John Means looking like a bully on the mound with 2 runners on, 2nd and 3rd. He gets a pop out to end the inning. All right, top of the order is pretty much up here. CJ Abrams was the last out of the previous inning, but we got Keston Hiura up, who again 0 for 1 with a pop out to right field earlier. But what can he do right now with a 2-1 count? Gossman brings it in. Sits on it. Hey, that's got a little bit of heat on it. That one's deep. That one is back. Cura's gonna go deep. He's found his mojo. We've been waiting for it. Look at what he did. You love to see that. Look, Keston's a dude that, again, we took a little bit of a gamble on. Some people might not have loved that from the first episode, but I believe he's a dude that can be a big-time player for this organization. He doesn't even have to be amazing. He just has to be consistent and good, which is something he's honestly searching for himself. Now, Mullins does get the first out of the inning there. We got Mountcastle coming back up 0 for 1 in the day with a 2-1 count here against Gossman at the bottom of the 4th inning. Talking about a dude that has some power. This is the guy we expect to lead us in home runs. Big 2-2 count here. That one's going to be low and away. We'll take it. Got a full count here for Mountcastle. Gorman's on deck. Poked it, but it's going to be right to the second baseman. Again, good contact, just not exactly the location we want. Gorman had to ground out earlier again. A guy that's going to go through some growing pains for sure this season, but I like what he's going to ultimately have. He's going to be a guy that can contribute. He's going to be good defensively. We just need that bat to come around. Gorman got a hold of one a little underneath of it, though. That one's going to be good. But again, not great. Springer ends the inning. John Means trying to have his own little answer back. Again, he had a solid inning last time. Can he do that again here? Bichette, who took him yard earlier, he obviously wants to get payback. Good pitch, just the location is not what we wanted. Again, Means is really trying to get a hold of that fastball again, man. He's kind of lost a little confidence, but he gets it back with the bully ball there. Love to see it. Tapia's up, who's the the left fielder that ended up watching Cura's home run over the wall in the previous inning. See what we can do with the plate. And Means getting a lot more confidence back with that fastball. Is going right up top with it, and he's just going to miss a little bit there. What we do not want to do is put a man on base for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So Means knows he's got to get something good. And he misses. You hate to see it. Vlad Guerrero Jr. has got a 2-1 count. We're going to try to get him swinging and chasing. He does.
We got a runner. Go!
Doesn't go. We got a chance. That ball's going to be a little bit late there from Rushman. He's going to get underneath. Well, fastball low. Okay, not bad. We got a full count now. Can we get Guerrero Jr. to swing and miss? That would be huge. Nope. Full count coming in. He pokes one over. Okay, we're going to hold the runner at second base, which is huge. We get the out at first. And okay, we got 2 down now. George Springer, a strikeout and a ground out earlier. He has not had the game that he probably imagined right now. That one is, honestly, he got good contact, but it's going to be a little shallow. Austin Hayes out there in left field's got it. We're out of the inning with completely unscathed. Anthony Santander, a dude that knows how to hit a home run ball. We would love to see what he can do here. The switch hitter's up. This one's going to be away, making it 2-1. Santander trying to lock in. He's got one low, and he's a little off. 2-2 count. That one's inside. We got a lot of full counts today. Gossman's not going to last much longer if he keeps going through this. Austin Hayes on deck. Santander again, trying to get a little bit of a rally going for his team. Late on that one, a little bit underneath of it. And again, it's an easy play for Bichette Jr. at shortstop. Hayes had a ground out early in the second inning. But look, those are pitches that we have to crush. If they're going to give us a ball that high up in the zone, that's, 96, not even super crazy, we got to get around on it. And that, why are we swinging? Hayes has spent his entire year with Baltimore. Looking for a solid sign here as he takes the ball again, 2-2. The earlier we get Gossman out of this game, I think, honestly, the better right now. But we need to get some more runs. We hit a ball to third base. That is a routine play, though, and there's no shot we get on base here. DJ Stewart, the flout in the third inning. Be a nice opportunity for him to get on board right now. Gossman just over 60 pitches on the afternoon. You got to imagine he's going to go at least 6. What a nasty circle change. Here comes the 1-2. We sat on the splitter, but we just couldn't get a hold of it. The ball literally went off the end of the bat. Taking that one to 2-2. Here it comes. Got a hold of it all. Excuse me. DJ Stewart deep back, and that was gone, baby. Gossman was cruising this inning, and DJ Stewart comes up and gets a massive shot out to left center field to put this game back within 1 run. And again, this is why we want Rushman at that number 9 spot, because now we have Rushman up, which essentially makes him like a second leadoff hitter for us, getting us up there to CJ Abrams, but we just took a bad strike. Oh, that was a ball? I'm sorry? Yeah, Rushman is making his MLB debut, looking for his first career hit, just like CJ Abrams. That was the one! We were just too early on. It's so close, but again, it's the end of the inning, but DJ Stewart, big shot at deep left, gets his game back within 1. We're picking up here in the top of the 7th inning. We got Biggio up. Look, our goal right now is just to get out of this half inning with our guy John Means finishing that, so we can hopefully, get something going in the bottom of the inning and get this dude a win. He's pretty gassed right now. He's on 112 pitches, so if he lasts too much longer, we got to pull him no matter what. He's going to come here. We do have Jordan Lyles warming up in the bullpen, though. This ball's hit. Mullins has got a beat on it. He's going to get to center field, and that's an easy pop out there. It is a little bit controversial, but our pitch count's sitting right around 120 for Means today. If he goes past 120, we got to absolutely pull him. Beautiful strike there. He's got a chance to, again, finish this inning strong. Can he get the punch out here? Playing bully ball. That one's going to be high. That one's up to Mullins, and Mullins is going to now have the second out of the inning, meaning the Means can maybe get out of this inning unscathed. This does mean he's at the top of the order, though. 2-2 count here against Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette does not swing. This is the last batter Means is going to face no matter what. Full count. What can he do? Love to see it. Santander, not the fastest human being in the world. He's almost there, and Santander is going to get it. So Means now gets his 7 innings. He's going to be out of the game after this one. We've got Lyles warmed up. Let's see if we can get some runs going here. Now, they're going to bring in Trevor Richards, 7-2 on the last season, 3.50 ERA. But again, that was last season. Let's see if we can make his this season a little bit worse. Santander has not really got anything going. A pop out, I think a ground out earlier as well. What can he do here in the bottom of the 7th inning with a 1-1 count? Ooh, nice circle change. Good location. Little 1-2. Ooh, nasty movement on that curveball. Santander definitely trying to be patient here and get his team on board. Got a hold of one. That's deep. That one is going back. He's chasing that one. It's going to be close, but he has it just shy of the warning track, as Santander doesn't quite get enough of it. Austin Hayes obviously grounded out the last time we saw him, and then after that, it was a DJ Stewart home run that helped us get this game tied up. This one is deep and back. Hayes gets a hold of it. Are you kidding me? The bat flip. Look at the flick of the wrist. We got the lead now. I mean, you got to be kidding me right now. We are literally putting up more home runs than I would have thought in the first game. We got Stewart this time up. He's 1 for 2 in the afternoon. Obviously, last time we saw him, it was a deep home run that obviously put us in a great spot. Trevor Richards got to be a little shaken right now. Only has 1 out. Get a hold of one that's ripped over, but they have the shift on, and the second baseman makes the play. Adley Rutschman again in his MLB debut as a strikeout and a ground out. We would love to get this guy on board for his first major league hit, just like CJ Abrams earlier in the game. This one goes in the dirt to make it 2-1. Rutschman is an incredibly talented catcher. He's going to be the future of this organization. Probably the best player we have in the organization, if we're being honest. I mean, to be this young and this highly rated just shows what his future potentially could be like here in Baltimore. This one is a dribbler. We just missed it. The circle change fooled us, and Rutschman ends up being 0 for 3. And with that means Jordan Lyles is coming in. Did not have a great year. Remember, he was a guy that was a starting pitcher last year for Baltimore. We're kind of moving him into the bullpen, is sort of figuring out what he's got. This is going to be a little tough for him, though. He is going to be facing the number 2 portion of the lineup. His first fastball is going to be great location. He's got a nice little 1-2 count. He's going to try and test Tapia. A low high heat here. Love to see it, but he got a hold of it and it's foul. It's got a really nice 12-6 curve. We're going to see what we can do with it. Hung it up in the zone a little bit, and we pay the price. Santander feels it cleanly, but they're going to have one guy on. This is the scary part of the lineup. 2-1 count. You got Guerrero making it a 3-1 count. It's possible that we end up walking this guy. Got to be careful here. Nice pitch location on the 3-1 count. This is going to be huge. Vlad Guerrero Jr. ends up swinging. Gorman gets a hold of it. Can he get Vlad out at first? He doesn't have great speed, but he legs that one out. All right, George Springer's up. I'm honestly a little scared. Lyles, again, is in a jam, but he's got a 1-2 count. I'd love to see that. He's going to try to go with a fastball here. Springer doesn't swing on that one. Going with the curveball. And a beautiful pitch to get himself potentially at least 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez is a single earlier in the game. We need to get him up out of here. 1-1 count. Nice slider. Again, they're sitting on that pitch there to make sure that it's going to be a strike. Here goes slider away. Little low. And he misses on that one. Lyles comes back with 2 back-to-back strikeouts to make this significantly easier for him. Gurriel Jr., who is a single and responsible for a run as well. This slider has been money. We're going to rely on it a little bit more, but he ends up hanging off that one, make it 3-1. This is potentially the bases loaded if we don't get this guy out. Low fastball. He swings. Mountcastle, can he make the play? It's a little tough for him. He turns around and he has it. So we are going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning with a 1-run lead and a chance to extend it a little bit here. New arm coming up. Tim Meza is going to be 5-2 on last year, 3.40 ERA. Again, another strong arm for the Blue Jays bullpen. But we have CJ Abrams, who's had a crazy debut. A triple, a single. He scored a run today. 2 hits in his debut. You'd love to see it. Abrams, a little close on that one's going to end up missing it. Abrams got a 1-2 count. A disgusting pitch. Slider went away. Abrams chased it, and they got their first out. Keston Hiura, who came up obviously with an earlier flashback in the 4th inning. This man saw one. He drove one. And that, I believe, was the first run we actually had of the game today from a dude that has struggled last season. He's saying back here in his junior year, he's ready to get things going. Hiura's only hit, though, today has been that massive solo home run that he hit in the 4th inning. Takes one inside there. Toronto has a lot of arms up in the bullpen. They're expecting to try to get some runs here as we get towards the bottom of this inning. 2-2 count here for Mesa against Hira. Can he get back on base? Got a hold of one that's poked, and the second baseman can't get to it. Hira gets a single to go along with a solo home run, and this is huge right now. Cedric Mullins, you'd love to see what this guy can ultimately do against the lefty pitcher. Nice sinker inside, jammed him. Mullins does have an RBI, obviously, from earlier in the game. Can he get another one here? Nice little hit off the end of the bat. Goes to the shortstop, though. Bichette gets to the Biggio, who does not get Mullins at first base, who has a little bit of speed to him. So Mountcastle, who, again, little boomer bust today. He's been basically making good contact, but just hasn't quite got on base yet. Has a strikeout. He's 0 for 3 in the afternoon. 2 outs and a guy on. What can he get? Nice swing, but it's fouled off. He's got good power against lefties, about 82 overall. Got a hold of one again, but he's a little bit off. If he makes good contact with that one, I think that one's gone. Considering how much power he has, it would have been lifted. Again, here in the bottom of the 8th inning, we're trying to get ourselves a little bit more run support. We're going to be bringing in our closing pitcher. Gets a hold of one. This one's deep out to right field. This one's going back. This one is going to be off the glove, and they end the 8th inning with no runs given up. Into the game for us is going to be Cole Sulser, 5-4 last year, 8 for 11 on save opportunities with a 2.70 ERA. Again, a guy that I think can obviously get the job done, but he's got a really good opportunity here. The 7, 8, 9 hitters. This is a spot that he can get some success. He's a beautiful first pitch strike. He's coming right back here, trying to get him out. That split off the end of the bat. He's got a full count right now. It's a tough situation. What can he do? He gets him a swing and miss. What a pitch by Sulser. Biggio's going to be up, a walk and a run. He's obviously looking for his first hit of the afternoon. He's got a 2-1 count. Definitely a hitter you got to be careful with. And they call that a ball? Are you kidding me? Sulser has been good, but he's just working himself into some unfavorable accounts. He delivers a good strike there for 92 miles an hour. Looking at a circle change on a full count. Back-to-back full counts for him. He hangs down a little bit, but Biggio's not going to get a hold of it. He's got good speed, but it's not going to be enough as we get him out and make the second out of the inning. Alejandro Kirk had that double, 2 RBIs earlier today. A little bit of a dangerous hitter. He's got a 1-2 count, though. Can Sulser get him up out of here? We'll be seeing him. He's going to be sitting down. Sulser with a beautiful pitch to get him. And the Orioles don't know how many wins we're going to get this season. We will absolutely take that one. 1 for 1 on the year. A lot of fireworks here in Baltimore. A lot of things to celebrate. And this team, they surprised me a little bit today. Recap the stats. Keston Hiura gets the player of the game. Call me crazy. Some people didn't love that trade in the first video, but you're looking in now the guy that got the player of the game. And it's just one game. I get it. But to see him be the spark of the offense today, honestly, it makes me happy. He gets the home run. The RBI goes 2 for 4 today. We see John Means get the win, which I didn't expect to be happening the way it was going earlier for him. He was down 3-0. The team battled back in innings 4 through 7, getting 1 run in each one of those innings. And we're going to walk out of here with a dub as he gives up 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 earned runs. And then Trevor Richards gets the loss with Sulser coming in, and he got a little tricky with giving up, too many balls, I think, ultimately, but he still contributed and got the job done. Love seeing as well CJ Abrams get his first hits of his career. We didn't see really Adley Rutschman get his first hit, but you know what? It'll come in due time. But still, this team, I'm proud of them. 1 win down. Who knows how many we'll get? But I expect to see a little bit more growth from these young guys. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.